Grand Rising, everybody. Hope all is well. Listen, I'm gonna go right to it. I know y'all been like, where the hell this nigga been? Like, he ain't posting a why. He done forgot about the people. I never do that, man. I've been just working hard. Listen, I got Mama Cece over there sleeping right now, so you gotta bear with me if my voice ain't as loud as usually. You know what I'm saying? So just hopefully you gotta turn the TV a little bit to tune in to your boy. I've been just finding myself, man. I get more in tune with nature. I've been deciphering this matrix. I've been looking into some deep rabbit hole. Because remember, before you ascend, you gotta go low. That's the polarity and the fractal code of how this as above, so below works, and this as within, so without, right? So upon me doing some research and just looking at different avenues of expanding my way of living, expanding my consciousness, I decided to go ahead and make a special session for my spiritual speakers. You know what I'm saying? So if you are new to my channel, please like the video, share the video, go ahead and hit your boy with the subscribe button and notification bell so you can get updates every time I post new videos. Trust me, man, you don't want to miss a thing, because we're doing big things over here, man. And all my spiritual speakers, big on yourself, man. Yes, so let's get in tune, man. I know there was a little switch up on the intro, but I just want to apologize in advance for not being, you know what I mean, available to you guys. Hopefully y'all been still taking care of yourselves, inside and out. You know what I mean, getting in tune with nature and just watching the little bullshit they putting out there in media. Make sure you go ahead and do your own research. Don't just believe everything they say. You know what I'm saying? You got to decipher that shit. You feel me? So hopefully I can help you guys do that with this video. Now, what inspired me to do this was just learning about not only how the body works, but how the mind works. What was the purpose of the soul? What is the soul's purpose? You know what I mean? I'm gonna help you guys unlock the will of your soul. This is why I say what I say. So let's put a little more, you know, knowledge behind what I'm saying. Let you guys start soaking this knowledge up, and whenever you just walking through, you know, this simulation, you know how to govern yourself correctly. You know what I'm saying? So first we're gonna start off with the term everybody like to say is know thyself. I'm gonna go ahead and say know thy three selves, because I feel like there are three selves to the, you know what I mean, the person you see here. If you want to look at it as a person, an avatar, a vessel, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? It's the Trinity, the true Trinity, which is, in my opinion, mind, body, and spirit, or mind, body, and soul, however you want to, you know what I mean, do the semantics with the wordplay, you feel me? But that's what the MerKaBa is. I'm not sure if you guys are unaware what MerKaBa is, but I'm going to help you guys break it down. First of all, it's three words within a word: Mer, Ka, and Ba. The Mer will be more so about light, or related to, you know, the mental, because remember, every time you have a thought, that is light itself. That's why every time you see the symbolism with cartoons, when they have a thought, the big ass light bulb go off in their head. So that's kind of where that comes from, is nothing but light exists in the ethereal realm, meaning that whenever you think of something, light is projected into what you view as that thought, right? So close your eyes for a second, if you will, and just take a journey with me. Imagine yourself sitting on a beach, you know, and then you're by a big ass coconut tree. You find some kind of tool to knock down that coconut tree, or the coconut from the coconut tree, I should say. All right, you bust open that coconut, fresh ass coconut water in it. You take a sip from it, very refreshing. It tastes so good. You just sitting back, you watching a beautiful sunset, right? Getting your gaze on, you know what I'm saying? And as you're doing this, you realize, bro, who the hell built this beach? See what I just did there? You see that? That's how intelligent the mind is. What material did you use in your mental just now to create this imaginary island with you on the, you know what I'm saying, the little beach side looking at the sunset, drinking your little coconut water? Who put the sand out there? Who put the water out there that you was looking at? Who put the sun in the sky? Who did all this stuff? You did. This I'm trying to get y'all to realize, bro. We are more powerful than we thought, man. Than we thought. Thought is power. That's the mental. That's why they say knowledge is power. And I'm trying to empower you with this infinite knowledge that these people are using to our disadvantage and to their benefit because of our ignorance to it. So I'm here to bring you guys awareness about yourself, so we're not so scared of things that was once sacred. Even if you scramble the word sacred and scared around, it's the same thing. This is why I love things like etymology, numerology, sacred geometry, syncretism. You know what I'm saying? gematria. All these different tools will help you advance your level of understanding and overstanding how the universe works, because we also know there's a universe within us. Okay? So if you don't know how the celestials are influencing you each and every day, you might be engaging in things that are damning to the MerKaBa without your, wherewithal. Okay? So the Ka would be like your vessel, your vehicle, the thing that you're using to physically walk around in this physical reality, even though we know nothing's really physical, it's all spiritual and light, right? If you're in a holographic like situation, everything in that holographic situation feels real, it feels solid to you. Again, let's use the mind. Let's play another game. Imagine yourself looking at a holographic city. You know how they have real projectors right now, technology and shit, right? So imagine you're in this holographic city and you see holographic beings walking around, they walking their dog, they driving their cars and shit, but you can see through the shit. You can, right? But if you start to really dive deeper into the fractal code of how light works, anything within that light projection or light spectrum will perceive that as physical. So saying that the Most High is imagining, meditating, right? When you meditate, you're kind of going into a sleep state. You're dreaming in a sense. That's why we say life is a dream. Imagine the Most High Creator dreaming of this reality of all these infinite beings walking around, engaging in this matrix. And we think it's real, but the Most High know it ain't. Just like when you in your dream, right? And you running from something that's chasing you, you're not saying, oh, this is just some fake shit. This is light, but I'm not finna die for real. You legit running, you feel yourself sweating and panting and everything because a sense, like a part of you is realizing that this is real, because your real eyes are realizing this reality, that everything is just light based, because thought is light. Okay, so we, in every sense, the spirit needs some kind of vehicle to travel through these ethereal realms to manifest. Man, when you manifest, is basically the Most High putting its infinite spiritual self, because if you look at the spirit, it don't have a shape, right? And there's no shape to the spirit. So the spirit basically had to put itself in this shape of a human, this vehicle to, manifest its will. Meaning, obviously, the last part of the MerKaBa would be the Ba, which is the soul, was powering, right, this vehicle, and was telling the mind to then transfer that message to this vehicle. It's a big ass triangle going on. If you look at the shape of the sacred geometry of what a MerKaBa is, it's basically two tetrahedrons. It's like a pyramid shape, if you don't know. So again, just use your imagination for a second. I don't really have any imagery to show you, so you gotta just bear with me, right? Matter of fact, I do have a photo right here of what I would consider the torus field of each human being. We all have this donut-shaped, ethereal, just electromagnetic energy flowing through us and out of us at all times. And what this electromagnetic field really is, in layman's terms, it's just your aura. I spoke to you guys a long time ago, last year, I feel like, about your aura and chakra channeling and things of that nature. So go check out those videos as well. My most recent video, Light Body, is kind of tying into this video as well. So I'm always trying to make sure I leave you guys little, crumbs to then get you to the big feast of this knowledge, right? Because there's a lot to soak in, but I gotta break it down in little bits and pieces, because my infinite knowledge sometimes will go over myself to where I'm just assuming people be on my level of thinking and they done did the research I've done. So I gotta just put it in the most basic terms as I can. So with that donut shape, electromagnetic field around you, your torus field, because even the earth has a torus field. So we are basically the cells inside of earth that's help powering it. And that way it can then power us. It's a relationship, It go one and one. Like, you need both of them, the polar opposites. That's what it's all about. Positive, negative, right? Because if you look at the Ba, it could be your higher and lower self. The two tetrahedrons I was mentioning to you guys earlier, one of them is pointing upward, one of them is pointing downward, okay? Which I would interpret as representing the higher and lower self. It doesn't necessarily mean negative, or negative doesn't necessarily have to mean bad, right? It's a negative force, because sometimes you need to do a negative act for a positive intent, right? I'm about to be a father. If I see my daughter being molested or being, taken advantage of by a male, I'm not going to come to him with my higher self energy of, hey, could you please refrain from, you know what I mean, badly harming my child and just step away. No, now I need to tap into my lower self, get gangster, and go to beating some motherfucking ass. You feel me? Like, don't think just because I be on my spiritual shit that I won't turn up. I feel a lot of people get that construed that spirituality just means you go about peace and love and you don't want no kind of, you feel me, beef. Well, I'm a vegan, so I don't want no beef. But at the same time, like, if you have to go there, you need to go there. Mother Nature is not biased in a sense. She wants everybody to be good or she wants everybody to be bad. She wants you to learn. All what this is about learning and learning her, know her ledge, right? Knowledge, know her ledge. Know how far she's willing to push you and how far she's willing to take you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you take? Because much as you can take, that's what's going to help shape your ethereal body to the next realm and realize what needs to learn in the next realm. We all came here to learn something, to live out the will of the soul. So the MerKaBa is basically the trinity of the mind, body, and spirit. Know thy three selves, okay? The physical body, we need to know how to take care of, because if not, it will deteriorate to where it never can manifest the will of the soul. Remember, the soul can't be in this physical body as the soul. It has to come in through this physical body in this simulation that thinks it's real. Like, you know, as much as I'm touching this, my higher selves know when I could view this from a more ethereal realm, a higher realm, I can see through this. That's how we all think ghosts and spirits can see through walls and walk through walls. Yeah, because they've ascended to the next realm, but a part of them doesn't want to leave here. So sometimes what happens is your spirit will just kind of stick around for a little minute, maybe pass little nuggets here and there to your family who are grieving your passing, because we have been conditioned to think death is just this void of darkness forever and you never get to fucking live again. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle, bro. There's cycles. Life is about cycles. Time is cycles. There's no line. It's a loop. Okay? So I feel like there's 3 different versions of yourselves and 3 different lifestyles, like three different ways to live out reality. One being this human experience. Another could be, you know, the afterlife, which is you kind of just walking around seeing, do I want to stay here or do I want to go to the next room? It's like school. Because sometimes you got class clowns who keep flunking because they don't want to necessarily challenge themselves. And these elites, I feel like they've done so much damning and evilness. Their karma is, bro, they karma stacked so high, even if they wanted to ascend to the next realm, they can't. They can't. That's why they're working on technology right now. You can call me crazy, conspiracy, all you want. They're working on technology right now to figure out how can they trap souls here in this reality, which is the term they're using is consciousness uploading. Look it up now. This is what the CERN and Beast computer they're trying to do, which is firing up. I know y'all heard about December 21st and the Great Conjunction. I got a separate video about that I'm getting into. I don't want to, you know, get too distracted, but just drop little nuggets in there so you got the research on it so you could be, you know, be prepared for what I'm bringing to the table, which is a lot of stuff's going on in the ether, a lot of stuff's going on within the cosmos. And your boy been in tune. I've been watching shit. I've been seeing some of the craziest things going on in the celestials right now that are influencing my body to walk and move properly. You know what I'm saying? So again, that inner voice that's telling you, hey, don't kill that kid, but you in the military, right? They taught you to be hard. They harden your heart. Because, you know, the heart is basically what's helped governing all other 3 cells. Think about it. I just learned this recently, which obviously makes a lot of sense. Because me and my wife, like I told you, she's expecting and stuff. We finally made our trimester, the first trimester at least. So maybe I'll make a video about that later, but that's beside the point. We have this app and different kind of things that help show you how the baby is forming and what organs form first. Did you know the heart is the first thing that forms? Yeah, because the heart is what resonates with the spirit. The spirit is the heart. It's the middle one. It's right in the middle, right? So when it came here, the heart is the main thing empowering the body. But in a sense, the mind is just simply the messenger from the soul. Like how your body has a brain, your soul has a brain, but that brain is called the mind. Because I can show you your brain. I cannot show you your mind. That's how intelligent it is. You don't have to tell your body to blink. Your body just blinks. You don't have to tell your body to pump blood through the vessels, through your veins. It just does that. You don't have to tell your body to freaking, collect all of the food and drink I've consumed today, and then let's push it out through urination and, the other side. You don't have to do that. It does it itself. This is what I mean by you are infinite power. All around you is energy. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transferred. So the MerKaBa is basically, like I said, the 3 cells forming this kind of tetrahedron sacred geometry shape that it's just constantly rotating and powering itself through things around it. That's why when you walk into a room and someone who might not vibe with you, when both of you guys' electromagnetic energy field or your aura can kind of, fuse, you feel this weird, like, something's resisting, like it don't want to resonate, you feel me? So then you might go somewhere else and you sit next to somebody else who you never even met, but it's like, damn, I feel like I know you for so long. It's because you guys' aura is resonating at the same frequency, the same level of vibration, raising your consciousness to a level of vibration to where you can operate with others on the same way of thinking. This is what freaking Elon Musk is talking about. If you want to unlock the secrets to the universe, study vibration, sound, and energy. Okay, that's all that is. Vibration, sound, and energy. Once you tap into that, bro, can't nobody finesse you out the streets. There's no need to be scared no more. Because I know I cannot cease to exist. I'm just going to exist in different versions of myself. You're constantly transforming yourself to different beings to express itself from the Most High, the true source. Okay? Which are pulling on our heartstrings. Because something in your heart is telling you what to do, but due to your job, a bad relationship you may be in, it's always something that's going against what you want to do, right? So they always tell you we have free will. In a sense. The reason why these people believe free will because they had a person by the name of Aleister Crowley who came up with the term do what thou wilt. Meaning do what the hell you want to do. But you got to remember, everything comes with a price. So you might come here and do what you want to do. But if you do not fulfill the will of your soul, I promise you, when you go to the next realm, your soul going to look back like, damn, bro, I got to do this again? This little ignorant motherfucker, I was trying to tell him to subscribe to Scuba Speaks because the boy know the truth, and he wouldn't do it. Dang. Why he just subscribe to the boy and just get this infinite knowledge? Now he got to come back to this hellistic realm with these demons and try to overcome them again. I'm just playing about that, man. I appreciate all love and support, but listen, on the serious tip, if we do come here, know that there's always going to be a constant battle. There's a higher realm and a lower realm, right? In a sense, let me get you guys another photo real quick while I got you. Hold on 1 second. Just to help tie it in as well. It's basically that same donut shape that I was talking about earlier, but in like the version of the earth. Because you have positive, negative, like I told y'all before, which doesn't necessarily mean, good and bad. It's just you need positive, negative forces to power something. Just like a battery, it has positive and negative forces. It don't goddamn mean that, it's bad and good. So for instance, this photo right here, these will be like the higher beings. These will be the lower beings, right? And right in the middle is where we live. We walking on this right here. We're not walking on the outside like they try to tell you with NASA. No, we're inside of it, okay? We're inside of Mother Nature's cosmic egg, the cosmic womb, okay? So all around that big ass circle I just showed you is nothing but energy. So the way how you interact with Mother Nature will then help Mother Nature react to you. You know what I mean? That's why they always tell you the universe is responding to you. You don't just get random shit happening to your life. What you speak into existence will actually come to fruition because when you say stuff like I, okay, we need to first understand that I does not represent this physical body. I is the mind's eye, okay, the third eye, the first eye. That's what I represents. So I'm always telling my wife and others, stop speaking so negatively about yourselves in a version of I, okay? That's why Bruce Lee always said one, because he's talking about the one, the wholeness, the fullness. All 3 versions come into one. The one Trinity, okay? It all comes together, but if you are neglecting one of these 3 cells, it'll eventually have no choice but to damage the other 2 cells. You know what I'm saying? So just like all I teach you about, guys, about learning about how the chakra system works, that how it's all connected to your spine, and that's why everything in your veins, everything that's like a vein or some kind of version of that is coiled up at your spinal cord. That's why it's a spinal cord, because that's nothing but all the blue and red veins throughout your body They all connect. The positive and negative, they all connect right to that goddamn spinal cord, and they twist up. That's why they used to worship the serpents, because the snake does that little twist up thing. And that's why if you look at the health symbolism, it's a big ass like cross with a snake coiled up around it. That's that serpent energy that we all have. That's why it's always very important to keep your posture straight, keep your back straight. That's going back to that car. Because if you damage your car, and you got to sit there and drive on a fucked up ass car, like they say up in Boston, hey, hop in the car. If you fucking up your car in the MerKaBa, right, now you can't get to your destination. So it's very important to be in tune with the three selves, right? Don't let nobody control your mind, which is the government, and tell you all this fear-based shit, right? If ain't nobody helping you elevate your level of consciousness or enlightening your spirit and something that resonates and makes you feel good, bro, get away from that. Because the more you engage in this shit unknowingly, or it don't matter. Mother Nature she like I said, she don't play with the whole, well, I didn't know what this meant. It don't matter. You engaged in it, so that's why you're gonna have to suffer as well. So please, guys, tap into your three selves, learn about how the body works, how the mind works, which is basically a big ass computer. It's a program, because every time you're looking at something, you're just bringing in light that goes to the back of your brain, which is downloaded into your subconscious as truth. Whether you realize it's truth or not, it's gonna take it as that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, your soul came here for one mission. It was here to learn something through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. Goddamn, you came here to learn something and fulfill some kind of purpose. You signed that contract with whatever spiritual entity is governing over this realm in a higher sense. You ask them to come here for a human experience and also to fulfill the will of the soul. But if you don't do that, you will only reincarnate here once again. Okay? That's the only truth to this shit. It's not as deep as people making it seem. The MerKaBa, Mer, mind, Ka, body, Ba, soul, or spirit. Once you finally get those in a more positive alignment, there ain't nothing to worry about, bro. You're gonna be good. So, like I said, man, y'all see I've been going in with my symbolism lately and just trying to synchronize everything together and trying to figure out what's the agenda of these people. But at the same time, I want to make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves and doing the proper things to elevate your level of consciousness to where now no one can trick you off the streets. You know exactly what's going on. You are in tune with yourself. You can feel energy around you. You're not just neglecting it as if it's just air, just random dust around. That's energy. You are constantly surrounded by energy at all times. So make sure you're around good energy, because if you're around that badass energy, it's going to just do nothing but drain yours. That battery, the thing that's powering the body to do what it came here to do. But if you keep fulfilling somebody else's will, you just wasted all that time, all that energy. For what? To come right back to this place. So I know I was going in, but like I said, I ain't been with you guys for a long time. Y'all see my hair been getting long and wild and shit, because like I said, man, I just be tuned in, bro. I don't be too much into the social way of living no more. I just really just want to, man, I learned so much that I know that I don't know anything, if that makes sense. That's a polarity in knowing a lot, is that you still don't know a lot, you know? So I'm just going to keep on diving deep so I can ascend, because before you jump high, what you got to do? You got to bend low. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bro Sanchez, because he said that shit a long time ago, and I was like, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go high, you got to go low. So in a sense, your higher self, or the spiritual being of you outside of this realm, came down to this one so it can learn something important to get into the next higher version of this realm. So don't be mad as you're going through a struggle right now. Don't be all pissed off that your life seems like it's just spiraling out of control, because it might just be reconstructing itself. Because you think about it, if you destroy one house, you're destroying it to build up a more beautiful house. So Mother Nature could be just putting you right back to where you need to be. It looked like everything's falling apart, but it might be falling right into place. And I'll leave y'all with that, man. As always, let's elevate to be great. Be a beacon, not a burden. Live in love, not fear. And all my spiritual speakers. Big up y'all soft mind. Yes, sir. Scuba Speaks, Mr. Truly Unruly. I really love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for showing me love on my channel, even when I ain't been here, man. Y'all know that means a lot to me. Real talk. It really do. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Share this video, like this video. And I'll be back with a lot more bangers, man. I promise y'all. I just had to go ahead and take care of myself. Y'all be easy though. Love.